another question. You just told people it's very difficult to recognize themselves, to know themselves, because outside world has a lot of standards. You need to make a living. You need to work. I just want to ask you, which is easiest way to help us to find ourselves, to communicate with ourselves?
Because we have been taught, no one teaches us to look inside.
Mm-hmm.
There are no schools.
Mm-hmm. No school.
No school anywhere. Maybe in ancient China, Tibet, India, places like that, there were special schools, ashrams, where you go, you learn. Mm-hmm. You learn how to look in. You learn discipline. You learn martial art, Qigong, Tai Chi, all this kind of stuff. You learn to keep your body in harmony, balance.
Yeah.
Because someone teaches you, but no one teaches you how to look inside. Because this is another way. This is a new way. Why? If we look at Buddha, how did Buddha learn? If you look at his history, for 12 years, see, Buddha had all the money. He was a prince. He was married, he had one child. And his father said, look, you have anything. But when Buddha saw one man who was sick, he asked his friend, what is this? Because he had never seen anyone sick. He says, oh, he's sick. He went to another man, and this man is old. And Buddha had never seen anyone old. He says, what's wrong with this man's face? He says, oh, he's old. And Buddha says, will this happen to me? And he says, yes. And you go a bit further and you see one man dead. And he says, what's this? He says, oh, this is death. And Buddha says, will this happen to me? He says, yes. So Buddha says, how can I get out of this?
Wow.
How can I move out of this? Age, death, sickness. How can you go beyond this? And hence he spent 12 years of many different practices. And right at the end, when he had no strength, completely weak, because someone had said to him, you eat this much rice every day and you will be fine. But he became very weak. Very weak. So weak that he could not even cross a little river. So he sat beside a tree and he gave up. Can't do this. And the moment he gave up, enlightenment. Because when you try with the ego, it is like a block.
Wow.
Yeah? With ego. So enlightenment only happens with the same existence, God, whatever you want to call it, who gave you the gift of life, will also give you the gift of enlightenment. But we have to begin. So how do we begin? The simplest way is first find a teacher. Have to find a teacher. Someone who has walked this path for maybe 20, 30, 50, 70 years. Then we sit with this person and we ask them to teach us. If we are ready.
Oh, yeah.
If we are ready. Because sometimes it is like an ego trip. I have money, now I want God. No. Because I can do this. No. We have to push everything aside, come with our head down, our mind down, and say, I am ready to learn. And we begin with our breath. Because it's always here. Shufet's like this. Does the past exist? Does yesterday exist? Is it here? Is yesterday here? No. Does tomorrow exist? No. Only now.
Present.
Only now. Meditation is to come to the present moment. That's all it is. Present moment. So how do we do this? Simple. Breath, because the breath is only happening now. I'm not breathing yesterday, I'm not breathing tomorrow, I'm breathing now. No? If I have no breath, no me. All the sensations in my body are happening now. And all the sounds around me are happening now. So when we become aware of the breath, we become aware of our body, and we become aware of our environment around us, we discover that we are in the present moment. But we learn, it takes time. And as we learn, certain experiences will happen, certain information will come. And sometimes this is we don't know what is happening. It's like learning something for the first time. So we need someone who has already walked this path to say, look, it's okay, this will happen. We don't go like this, we go like this. This is why a master, a teacher is essential.
Like, when we first time to come to the city, we need a map.
Yes.
But a map just to guide you to where
you're going.
Yeah, where you're going. But you needed to, put away the map and to walk by yourself, to experience the workplace.
Yeah. The map is not the territory.
Yeah.
The map is a representation of the territory. But if you want territory, meaning the geographical layer, no?
Yeah.
So if you need to walk, okay, so you have a map. No? But sometimes you need Google Map to show you which way to go.
Yeah.
This is the teacher. Not just the map, but which way to go in the map. Important. So the teacher can only tell you this. So unless you have that human experience, another way of coming to the present is when you're about to die. No? Very quickly. Tell me what is, if I say to you, okay, Shufe, you have 5 breaths only from now. Okay? What is important? Now tell me what is important. Is money important? Is your status important? What is important? Breath. Priceless.
Yeah.
Priceless.
Yeah.
But we never look at this breath. We are always interested in everything else, but never look at ourselves. We know about the moon, we know about the stars, we know about the trees, we know about Chinese medicine, we know about this, we know this, but we don't know who we are. No? Ignorant. 99% of the world is in the same place. But if you want to know, if you want to be if you want to be successful in your life, to have achieved, then looking in is just as important as working outside. Balance. We're not saying one or the other, we are saying balance. No, because we are here to do something. Yeah? Not to destroy the world, not to give you pain, but to say, hey, how can I help you? How can you help me? This is what the world needs today. We are fighting each other, what for? Because my color is not the same as you, my religion is different. This is rubbish. Any religion that is based on conflict because of this God, it's rubbish. It's not real. It's mental trip. It's a mental trip. Yeah. So now the world is becoming enlightened to recognize that there is no room for religion anymore. Now we have to go to the spiritual. Religion is belief. No? Belief. So I believe there is one Father Christmas over there. I believe. I believe God is over there. It is a belief. No? Belief is not real, but my imagination. Belief is imagination. Real is different. So if we have a candle of some fire, and you put your hand in this candle, this is your experience of burning. No? So you know what burning is. You come, I write it all down, I'm a scientist, write it all down, candle is hot, made out of wax, the human body has nervous system, it reacts to the heat. This is knowledge. You have experience because you put the hand in, I have written it all down, I have the knowledge. So I go and tell my friend, hey, don't go near the fire. Belief. Belief, knowledge, experience. From the 3, which one is the closest to the truth? It's you, because you put your hand in the fire. That's experience. So belief is over there. So whether you believe in this or that is rubbish. It makes no difference. The only thing that we have is now.
Okay.
Only thing. We begin from this, and as we become more aware of now, we recognize that the spirit, existence, everything around us is alive. And this is all the God you need. Don't need any more.
Okay. Thank you, Tam. Thank you.
You're welcome.